Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. It's a breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. Greg, he's one of the veterans of the league now. Here comes Dak Prescott in the Cowboy offense. Season 11 for Dak. He turned 33 back in July and was third in the league in passing a season ago. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Gain of 14. Good sign to start the game with a first down.
George Pickens has always had the talent, Mike, to be one of the best receivers in the league. And a year ago in Dallas, it really all came together to have a career high in pretty much every category. So sometimes all a guy needs is a change of scenery, a coach that believes in him, a quarterback that trusts him. And here in Dallas, he gets it all.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, it is Ryan Flanoy. The Lions, all their first time out. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st down, Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
Pass complete to C.D. Lamb. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to open up with a throw. He'll take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. To return is Greg Dortch. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Lions going back to work, and you get a look at their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. Drew was the offensive coordinator in Arizona the last 3 seasons before moving on to Detroit to take the OC job. To Slaw, the man in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
Third down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. The Lions get the ball their first time out as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
They'll drop to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Duran Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got it at the 7, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Cowboys set to get back to work. And there's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. Adams, year 2 now as the offensive coordinator in Big D. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down to 37. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd down, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. To the air again, Prescott. For the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2nd and 6 coming up. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play,